right, here we are. First inning underway. That is a bunt. It's laid down. A beauty of a bunt. Throw over to nowhere. Coming to third. Uh-oh. And she is caught and pushed out. And the umpire's already starting in with the coach. So Abby Foley led off with a single. Gets caught going to third for the first out. Andrea Medovich reaches on an infield single. She is at first base, and there is one out. That'll bring up number 3, Gabby Foley, to the plate. First pitch to Gabby outside, ball 1. Swung on. Gabby hits this one into the outfield. That's going to go over Olivia Dallin's head. She's going to chase it down. Andrea's coming around third. She's going to score. Gabby's coming into third base with an RBI triple. And it is 1-0 with a runner on first and one out. And pitch high, ball 1. One 0 is high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. And this is number 83, Austin Vance, at the plate. Sends this one out into right field, and that's going to be foul for strike number 1. It's a 2-1 changeup, third base line, fielded fair, throw over the first in time for out number 2. Nice play at third by Maggie Smithler. So 5-3 goes that put out for out number 2. That brings up the pitcher, Cassidy Will. First pitch to Cassidy, punches this one foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Krista. Change up. Doesn't quite make it for a ball. Coming home on the play and making it for run number 2, Abby Foley. See, is that home plate camera working yet? It is. There it is. Swung on, punched in fair, and Krista takes it and tags her out herself for out number 3. So that is a 1 unassisted for the third out, but EYOTA picks up 2 runs. They lead, well, they have 2 coming to bat. In the bottom of the first inning is the Xplosion, Izzy, Krista, Chelsea, Maggie, all coming to bat. First pitch to Izzy Cagle, low, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to Izzy. Swung on, ripped out into the outfield. That's going to split the outfielders and keep on rolling. Izzy comes around first. She's in at second. And Izzy Cagle's going to hold up with a leadoff double for the CNY Xplosion. So with Izzy on second, in steps Krista. First pitch to Krista, ripped out into right field, bounces in front of the center fielder. Izzy had to hold up. She's able to run in now. Wasn't sure if it was going to get caught or not. It's a long single for Krista Cagle. And now with runners at the corners, here's Chelsea Trumbull. Here's the first pitch to Chelsea. Shows bunt, offers, misses, strike 1. Krista goes to second on the throw. On the pitch, steals second base. Here's the 0-1 to Chelsea. Bounces in there, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here, like that.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And call, strike 3. So with 1 out now and runners at second, third, in steps Maggie Smithler. First pitch to Maggie, bounces outside. Ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes on Smithler. One-zero, swung on, popped up, right side, coming into right fielder, pops out of her glove. Izzy takes off for home. Krista comes into third, throw is high. Smithler reaches first on the error, and the Xplosion is on the board. So runners at the corners for Alyssa Luce. First pitch to Luce. Swung on, ground ball back to the pitcher. She's going to throw it over the first in time. Throw home. Not in time. Safe at home. Time is called. And it is a 2-2 game with Smithler on second. Alyssa with the sack. 1-3 for out number 2. She gets the RBI. That'll bring up Olivia Dan-Dalin with 2 outs. Pitch high for a ball. Smithler stays. 1 ball, no strikes on Olivia Dan-Dalin. Pitch low and inside, or low and outside for Olivia. Forgot my own daughter's left-handed. Silly me. 2-0. 2-0 bounces. 3-0. Smithler over at third, and she is out. She catches the third baseman player as she runs her over, and that'll do it. So 2-5 for out number 3. So we'll see Olivia at the plate again. Much to Olivia's chagrin, she will not be coming up with a 3-0 count. At the end of 1 inning of play, we are tied at 2 runs apiece. Coming up in the top of the 2nd inning for EYOTA, it's Sailor Aces, Jocelyn Bennett, Brooklyn Gossier, and Courtney Wagner. All right. Teams are ready. I believe this is Taylor. First pitch fouled off, strike 1. Aces swings, hits this one through into the outfield. Scooped up by Olivia. She bobbles it, trying to make herself, I don't know. Look, I don't know. You know what? I'm not even going to say anything. That would be mean, I'm told. So it's a single to Taylor. That'll bring up Jocelyn Bennett. Jocelyn pops this one up. Smithler calls for it and hauls it in. Out number 1. So with 1 out, in steps Brooklyn Gossier. First pitch, Brooklyn hits it to Maggie. And Maggie's not able to make a play on that. Runners at first and second now. E5. So that was the third base player that just hit that ball. Maggie must have felt bad for running her over like that. Runners at first and second now for Courtney Wagner. It's called strike 1. Hard hit to Luce at first. Or second, I mean. She throws over to first for out number 2. Runners advance. So Courtney moves the runners over. She does her job. Now runners at second and third. Here's the number 10 batter, Megan, I think it's Apge. It's hard to read coach's handwriting. First pitch to Megan. Hard hit, and that one gets through into left field. Oh, it gobbles up the left fielder. It's going to allow 2 runs to score. Megan's going to hold at second. So Megan got a single. 2 runs score. It is now 4-2. That pitch high, ball one to the leadoff batter, Abby Foley.
Yeah, you got this, Krista.
Swing and a miss, strike one. I believe it's 2 balls and 1 strike here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, 1 ball and 2 strikes even. That was a foul ball. That one is not foul. That one is hit out. Splits the outfielders. Olivia throws that one in, so she trades places with the girl at second base. It is now 5-2. So that is an RBI double for Abby. And that brings up Andrea Medovich. Andrea had a single, came around to score. First pitch to her is a ball. Two outs. Swung on. This one's launched out. Goes over the left fielder's head. Fielded by Olivia. She's going to throw it into the cutoff, Chelsea. And Andrea has an RBI triple. And it is now 6-2 in favor of EYOTA. First pitch. Oh, Maggie Smithler with the grab! Out number 3. But EYOTA picks up 4. And now I'm echoing. That's weird. It wasn't a second ago. So after 1.5, EYOTA leads the Xplosion by a score of 6-2. Coming to bat in the bottom of the second, Olivia Dallin's going to lead it off, followed by Harley Becker, Haley Allen, and Caitlin Egoff. Ready. So I totally missed Olivia's at-bat, but she did a patented leg-out infield hit, safe at first base. So that'll bring up Harley Becker. She goes for a bunt. It pops back and hits the backstop. Strike number 1. So here's the 0-1 to Harley Becker. That one is fouled. Strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes for Becker. Dallin's at first. Hasn't had a chance to leave yet. Harley's fouled off the first 2 pitches. That one's low, ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes on Harley Becker. that one off. One ball, 2 strikes. Cassidy will pitch the ball. Low, ball 2. For half of the last game, that was called a strike. Same home plate umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Low and in the dirt, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch to Becker. Oh, rings her up. Strike 3. Sure looked it. Let's go to the home plate cam. That's a strike on Haley Allen. Oh, who is it? So it's number 27, not number 18.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball foul, first base side.
I have a glove for the side. It's not over here. It's over there.
Oh, it's Vieira. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So with 2 outs, here is Caitlin Egoff. First pitch in there, call, strike 1. Olivia Dallin still on first base. That one, ground ball to second, throw over to first in time for out number 3. So 4-3 goes to put out for out number 3. So the Xplosion get a leadoff hit. Are not able to capitalize on it, and after 2 innings of play, they trail by a score of 6-2. Coming up in the top of the 3rd inning for EYOTA. It's their 4, 5, 6 batters, Austin, Cassidy, Saylor, and Jocelyn coming to bat. All right, Krista's ready, and so is Saylor. Aces coming to bat. First pitch hit into right field. That's going to drop in short for a single. And Aces is safe at first base. That'll bring up number 2, the pitcher, Cassidy Will. First pitch low for a ball.
Let's go, Cass.
1-0 fouled off, strike 1. We'll do it again. Well, not again, but no advancement on the play because of the foul.
Get her here.
So that was a bunt attempt that hit the batter in the batter's box, which is a foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Cassidy Will. Here's the 1-2. Outside, ball 2, or maybe high, who knows. I'm sure the umpire doesn't. It's low and outside. Ball 3, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here's the full count to Cassidy. That one just fouled off. We'll do the 3-2 pitch again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Cassidy fouls another one off. We'll do another pitch. The more pitches she sees, the more in favor of the batter it is. However, Krista's got a few tricks up her sleeve. Here's a pitch from Krista. Misses, ball 4. So runners at first and second, and that brings up the catcher, Sailor Aces.
Scott.
Maybe it's Taylor. That would make more sense. Swung on, fouled off, first pitch. Could be Taylor. Swung on, hit right at the shortstop. No play back at second as Austin dives back. That is 1 out now. And that ball is hit into center field. Olivia Dan-Dalin not able to make a play on it. Plays it off the bounce and throws it in. Bases are loaded. First pitch low for a ball. Barely gets away. Now it's collected. So Jocelyn's at first, Cassidy's at second, Austin's at third. This is Brooklyn Hills here at the plate. It's this one down third base line. Fair ball, throws home for the out. 2 outs. It's a nice heads-up play. 5-2 for out number 2. That brings up Courtney Wagner. Courtney grounded out to second, her first at-bat. And it's high, ball one. Bases are loaded still. Krista Deal swung on, foul off at the plate, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. They hit her foot. She's okay.
Good.
The umpire's got some really white teeth.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Checks her swing, calls strike 2. She looked right over at us. Still didn't make it a ball. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, ground ball to short, fielded by the shortstop. Throw over the first is in time for out number 3. So 6-3 that time for out number 3. They get a lot of base runners, but don't score any runs after 2.5. It's still a 6-2 game coming up in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Xplosion. It's the top of the order. Izzy, Krista Cagle, Chelsea Trumbull, Maggie Smithler, Alyssa Luce, all coming to bat. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning, 315.com, doing interior and exterior cleaning for commercial, residential, and industrial facilities. And of course, Glory Construction. For all of your new building and new structure construction needs, if you're going to have it built in His glory. What's that? Reese. All right, this is Reese up to bat. One's low for a ball.
Stay long and loose here, kid.
Hey, Chelsea, right here. Expect the ball. Let's go, catch this pitcher.
There's the pitch to Reese. In there for a strike.
Hey, do it again. Right your deep place. You got it. Hey, shoot 2. Here, we want it.
That's foul, strike 2. I think it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. It could be 2 and 2. It is 2 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swung on, third base line, just out of my reach. Next time.
Protect.
It's low, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
There's the payoff pitch from Cassidy Will. And it's ball 4. Reese works a walk. And then who's this? Is that Zoe? All right, Zoe's in. Big swing and a miss, strike one. Zoe Ferris trying to hit a home run. Some things never change. Big swing and a miss, strike two. On the pitch, Reese takes off to second. So no balls, 2 strikes, runner at second. Here's the 0-2 to Zoe. Swung on, ground ball, through the infield, comes into left field, throw to third, not in time. Zoe going to second, nailed it. Oh, under the tag! She got under the tag! So Zoe with a single, advancing to second on the throw. Now with no outs, runners at second and third. Here is Krista Cagle. Krista lays down a bunt. There's 2 runners at third. There's 1 out. There's 2 outs. Oh, so there was a lot of confusion there. So here's what happened. Let me break it down for you. Reese did not advance. Zoe did. She came to third. That put 2 runners at third. So the throw was thrown to third base. The third base player tagged Reese. Zoe ran back to second. Now, Reese never took her foot off of third base. So then the throw went down to second base. Zoe slid in. Ball beat her. And was called out. And then Reese tried going, but the ball was in the circle. So there was a violation because the ball was in the circle. Whatever. I don't know if they got figured that one out. So then Reese was called out as a result of that. So Zoe's actually first out. Reese was second out. Krista magically ends up on second base. That is a line drive to third, throw over, and Chelsea is out on a 5-3 for the third and final out of what was a weird, wild, and crazy inning. So, that'll bring us to the top of the 4th inning. EYOTA leads 6-2. Coming up to bat in the top of the 4th, it'll be Megan Apge, I believe, and then the top of the order, Abby Foley, Andrea Medovich, and Gabby Foley. Oh, Tammy, what did you miss? So, dude, you can always rewind. You know you were there. But we had runners at second and third. Zoe was on second. Reese was on third. Ball was a ground ball. Reese did not leave third, but Zoe left second. both of them ended up standing on third base. Ball got thrown to the third base player, who tagged Reese, who is still standing on third. She's the lead runner. Zoe retreated back to second. Ball got thrown back to second, tagged Zoe out. Reese actually had wandered off towards the dugout. Ball got returned back to the circle, I don't know. And so then it was called a circle violation on Reese, and so she was called out for the second out of the inning. So Zoe's probably mad that she wasn't able to advance to third because whoever was on third didn't leave on an infield ground ball. Now we got Zoe behind the plate, and God, do I love games with her catching. So anyway, we got a runner on first now as Megan led off with a single. That'll bring up Abby Foley. First pitch to Abby, inside for a ball. We've got Chelsea Trumbull on the mound. And Zoe Ferris behind the plate. That pitch is high, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Zoe blocks the ball. Yeah, Tam, you should have seen Zoe's at-bat, though. First 2 pitches, boy, the wind is still blowing from her swings. And then she got a hit. Hit it through the infield. That one's outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike on Abby Foley. Abby's 2 for 2 with a single, a double, an RBI, and 1 run scored. That one gets away. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. That'll bring up Andrea Medovich. She's got a single, a triple, an RBI, and a run scored. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Runners at first and second, no out. Here's the 1-0 from Trumbull. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. There's the 2-0 low, goes all the way to the backstop. That's going to allow both runners to advance. Runners at second and third now. 3 balls and no strikes to Andrea Medovich. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Chelsea. That misses, ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Gabby Foley, the number 3 hitter. Gabby's got a triple, an RBI, a run scored, and hit that hard line drive at Maggie Smithley just 2 innings ago. First pitch swinging out of her cleats. Ball gets away from Zoe. She collects it. Nobody advances. Yeah, Zoe had to dive a couple of times on the bases, so she got dirty right away. Pitch just misses, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Gabby. There's the 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Gabby just gets out of the way. There's a pitch swung on. Ground ball fair. Picked up in left field, thrown in. Everybody just moves up 1 base. So it's an RBI single for Gabby Foley. She's got 2 RBIs on the day. That'll bring up Austin Vance, the cleanup hitter. She's got to ground out a single and was left stranded at third. Fouls that one off, strike one. That one bounces, goes back, hits the umpire. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Austin. She reaches for this one, hits a ground ball to short. Nice tag, throw to first, not in time. Krista giving it her all. Runners at first and second. A run does score. It is now 7-2. 1 out. So Austin Vance on a fielder's choice reaches first. The umpire, I think, was checking to make sure Krista was okay after the tag. Clearly, he doesn't know her. It takes a lot more than that to hurt Krista Cagle. So with 1 out, runners at first and second. Bunt applied, bunted, foul by Cassidy Will. So no balls and 1 strike. Third base coach had to look through the book he's got on his arm to figure out the color number combination. Pitch in there, call, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Cassidy Will. Swings, ground ball to third. Whoa, weird bounce. Yeah, called out at third. So Cassidy into a fielder's choice also. That is 5 unassisted for out number 2 at Gabby Foley at third base. That was a close play. So with 2 outs now, that'll bring up Taylor Aces. So runners at first and second. Taylor at the plate. Chelsea deals. Inside, ball 1. Tammy Maggie's been playing unreal at third. This whole weekend, actually. She's been phenomenal. That one is hit into left field. Grabbed by the left fielder, making it look easy. Haley Allen with the I got my cool kid sunglasses on. Snagging that ball in for out number 3. So, but they do squeeze 2 more runs in. And EYOTA, not IOTO. That would be a car, almost. EYOTA leads 8-2 after 3.5. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning, Maggie, Alyssa, Olivia, and Harley. All right, here we are, ready to go. Here's the first pitch to Maggie. Bounces, ball 1. Ground ball to first. She just stands up. 1 out. We're all broke moms. You know, you got to stop by Two Broke Moms in Pulaski next time you're in town, Tammy. Tell them I sent you. Two Broke Moms. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. You'd like them. Jess and Jen. I don't know if you ever met them before. Pulaski people. Wicked cool. And they're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. That first pitch to Alyssa is high. Ball 1. Oh my God, that's not Alyssa loose. Unless Alyssa all of a sudden bats left-handed. So this is Sarah Brown. Ball 2. Oh, 3-0. Where have I been? Here's the 3-0. Bounces. Ball 4. Sarah Brown reaches first base on a walk.
Got one. We're all right. Let's print it now. Print it here.
So that'll bring up Olivia Dallin. Liv legged out a single that I completely missed in her first at-bat. Let's see if I catch this one. Low and outside, ball 1. Gets away from the catcher. Sarah Brown still at first base.
All right, come on.
There's the 1-0. That one bounces, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 to Olivia. Up and in, 3-0.
Bring it up.
Oh, call that one a strike. I should have left it on that home plate cam because that looked outside to me. You never get the right camera. 3-1. Oh, she swung at one that was up and out of the zone. She wanted to swing. She made that decision before the ball left the pitcher's glove.
3-2.
So full count. That one is hit. Shortstop goes to second, not able to make the turn. So she gets the lead runner, and there's 2 outs now with a runner on first. So Olivia hits into a fielder's choice, reaches first base. That brings up Harley Becker. First pitch in there for a strike.
You got it. You got this. Watch it hit your back, kids. Grab somebody who's working on that. We're trying to figure it out.
That one's low and in, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Harley Becker. Izzy Cagle's warming up in the bullpen.
In the air, we want it.
That one's high.
Come on, settle in.
One more step. Harley, you got this one?
Yep.
You're due, kid. You're due. Go in the box, kid. Watch it hit your back. Just be ready for it. Okay? Hey, 1 or 2 innings. Let's go.
2 balls and 1 strike to Becker. Swung on, ground ball to short. Fielded by shortstop, throw to second. In time for the 3rd and final out. So the Xplosion try. And try, they do. 6-4 goes that put out for out number 3. After 4 innings of play, they trail, though, 8-2. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning for EYOTA, it's their 7, 8, 9 batters, Jocelyn Bennett, Brooklyn Gossier, Courtney Wagner, and then Megan Apge, and the top of the lineup. All right, here we go. First pitch hit into the outfield. Bounce. Olivia lets it bounce in front of her. It goes off of her glove. She has not done that cleanly yet. This grass is high, though. But it's a leadoff single for Jocelyn Bennett. So with the runner on first, that brings up Brooklyn Gossier. Brooklyn reached on an error, came around to score, and grounded out. That first pitch, I believe, was a ball. Bunt, double play. Double hit, I mean. It's a foul. Although, she must have still been in the batter's box, otherwise it would be an out. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner on first. That one's high for a ball. Low and inside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So Izzy Cagle is on the mound. That's called strike 2. Swung on, ground ball to third. Throws high into the outfield. Oh, no. Maggie Smithler with a rare error. That's going to allow a run to come around and score. Maggie got excited that she was going to start a double play, and instead they gave up a run. So to Brooklyn Gossier, that's an E5. She reaches. Jocelyn comes all the way around to score. That brings up Courtney Wagner. She's grounded out twice, not grounded out this time. That is a foul ball. It's a long foul ball that Haley Allen almost caught. Strike one. So Courtney, long fly ball down the left field line. She grounded out to second, and she grounded out to short. Here's the 0-1 to Courtney. Change up. Ball. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to second, loose, just misses that dive. Nice try. Ball comes in, and there are runners at the corners now. So Courtney with a hard hit single through the infield moves Brooklyn all the way over to third. So with runners at the corners and no outs, here's Megan Apge. Megan's got 2 singles and 2 runs scored. Megan punches this one, goes to second, loose, scoops the short at second, throw over the first, not in time. They get 1 out, a run scores. So with 1 out, it is now 10-2. Runner at first. Brings us to the top of the order, Abby Foley. That's a ground ball down to first base side. Throw to third. I saw under. Oh, this guy loves the under call. So they're going to have a little conversation. So, yeah, safe at third, but out at first. I think that was one unassisted at first for the second out. But Megan Apogee is all the way at third base. Swung on. Ground ball back to Smithler. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. So Smithler redeeming herself. 5-3 goes that put out for out number 3, Andrea Medovich. But 2 runs are scored. And it is a 10-2 game in favor of EYOTA here in the after 4.5 innings of play. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Xplosion, I don't know. I think it's Haley Allen again. And then Caitlin Egoff, and then Reese, or maybe somebody else. We'll figure it out. We'll see. I'll know when you know. All right, and we are ready to go here. In steps Haley Allen. Haley right at center field. Couldn't even turn the camera quick enough. Hard line drive to center field, out number 1. So with 1 out, that brings up Caitlin Egolf. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That one misses, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls and 1 strike on Caitlin Egolf. Cassidy deals, or Cassidy. That one's ball 4. So Caitlin works herself a walk. The runner on first. In steps number 9, Trotner. Megan Trotner. All right. First pitch fouled off. Back to the backstop. Pitch high, ball 1. Throw back to first. Not in time. There's a ball.
You got this, Meg. Come on here. See him drive it. You got it.
I don't know if it's 2-1 or 3-1. We'll find out in a second. Where we want. Cassidy, this one hit out. Oh, a diving grab. I overshot it. What a snag. Wow. What a catch. I wish I had a better camera person. Line drive to 7 for out number 2. That brings up, we're back to Izzy. Izzy shows bunt, misses, strike 1. Caitlin's still at first. It's 10-2.
Two strikes.
And that is out number 3. And that's the game. Because it's 8 runs after 5. So I believe we've just been run ruled again. These things happen. So that's the ball game. EYOTA wins this one by a score of 10-2. We'll stick around here and see who the players of the games are. My vote for the EYOTA team is number 3 left fielder Gabby Foley, just from that 1 hit, 1 catch alone. That was incredible. The range, diving grab, snagged that ball out of the air before it hit the ground. So let's see who it goes to. So Maggie Smithler gets player of the game for the Xplosion. And number 3, Gabby Foley for EYOTA. Players of the game. Congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to EYOTA. We'll find out when Xplosion plays tomorrow later. From from Chameau, Lime, Field 1 in Chameau, New York. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.